Hi, we will build this animated illustration with SwiftUI in a later video. I will also show you how to make the animation accessible to VoiceOver. For now, let's concentrate on how to get the animation assets from Figma to Xcode. I will open the Figma document. So this is a screenshot I took from the Apple website. If I zoom in, you can see we have all the individual layers. We will not animate all the individual layers, but what we will do is to select few of them. So to get the illustration from here to Xcode, we will make sure we keep the layer order in the layer list. First, we should export all the individual layers of the illustration. So you can see the shoe left is selected. We go to the inspector. Over here, I have set it to SVG. You can use PNG or JPEG. Since SVGs are supported in Xcode, let's keep it like that and click Export. I have already exported all these other layers. So let's go to Xcode. I have already created this project. So let's add another file here by control-clicking the Mickey Mouse animation folder. We will leave it as SwiftUI file and click Next. Let's name it Mickey Mouse Animation. I have all the Figma exports in a folder, so I will drag that to the Assets folder. As you can see, I have all the individual SVG layers here. So let's display them in the file we just created. As I said before, to draw the illustration in Xcode, we will keep all the individual layers as they display in the Figma document. So let's embed this text in a ZStack container. We will then remove the text and add an image. Our first image will be the upper body of the illustration. In iOS 17, we can use an image reference, so let's put a period here. That shows the image names I have in this document. So let's start to write upper body. Let's also embed the image in a VStack. Then we set the spacing to -14. Below the upper body, we will add other 4 images. So let's copy this one and paste it 4 times. This will be skirt. Next, we have feet. Then the other one will be shoe right. The last one will be shoe left. To bring the other images, we will add an HStack container below the VStack. Let's give it a Y offset of -98. Inside this HStack, we will add another HStack and put the hand right, hand left, and a ZStack. Below the right hand, let's add a ZStack. We will put the content of the ZStack later. So below that, we will add the left hand. So I'll copy this image and place it here and change it to the left hand. Let's add the following for the ZStack. So this contains a VStack having the right eye, left eye, and the tongue. I think we now have all the views in place. So let's use the offset modifier as well as the z-index modifier to arrange the views properly. For any view that is mixing, we can add it later. With the upper body image, we will leave it as it is. So we begin with the skirt. We want the skirt to appear as the topmost view, so we can use the z-index modifier to push it forward. Let's give it a value of 4. You can see over here it has shifted to the right, so we can use the offset modifier to push it to the left. So let's add that and give it an offset of 8. That is the X offset. Next, we will go to the feet. That will also have an offset and z-index. So let's copy this one and paste it here. We will give it a z-index of 1. The offset will have both X and Y coordinates. So let's add the Y and give it a value of -8. The X will be -6. So the feet contains part of the head that is black, the hand that is black, the stomach, the two legs, and the tail. The right shoe will have only the offset modifier, so let's copy this one and paste it here. The X offset will be minus 46, and the Y offset will be 34. That is minus 34. Lastly, let's put the left shoe in place. So for this one, we will give it an X offset of 40 and Y offset of minus 100. If you look at the leading side closely, you can see the tail and the left leg appear above the left shoe. Let's use Z-index to push it forward. So we can copy this Z-index property and paste it here. And say we have Z-index of 1. We now have the left shoe appearing above the tail and the left leg. Let's arrange the other views. The inner edge stack containing the hand right, the face, and the other views here will have a spacing of minus 16. Then we will give the right hand an offset with a value of minus 8. So let's remove this 16 and put minus 8. Also, we can push the left hand up a bit. So let's use this offset and place it here. You can see it is shifted to the left. So let's change this coordinate to Y and change the value to minus 12. So that pushes the left hand a bit upwards. Finally, let's shift the face a little bit upwards. That is contained in this Z stack. So let's add the offset. So that will be an offset of minus 12. So you can now see it is pushed a little bit upwards. So this is all I have for you in this video. We will use this illustration in the next video to create this Mickey Mouse animation. So stay tuned and thanks for watching this video.